Well, here at News 5, we've got a little shower moving through, and most spots are not getting wet anywhere in our area. However, to the north, it has been a very active evening of strong thunderstorms, severe thunderstorms, and even thunderstorms that produced wind damage and a couple of reports of tornadoes. The system, it's not done yet. For us, though, the rest of the night brings more rain, a shift in the wind, and then cooler air. The news at 9 begins right now.
WKRG News 5 starts right now with breaking news.
A severe weather outbreak in North Alabama tonight, leaving a path of destruction. You're looking at Coleman County. That's about halfway between Birmingham and Huntsville. You can see some homes are badly damaged. One structure completely leveled. No word yet, though, on any deaths or injuries in that area. Be sure to stick with News 5 on air and online for continuing coverage. Hi, everyone. I'm Peter Albrecht. Roseanne is off tonight. After seeing that bad weather in North Alabama, we turn now to our local weather. And Alan Seals, right now we've got some rain in downtown Mobile.
And it's nothing but rain. That's a good thing considering how stormy it has been to the north. Now, later tonight, we'll get a few thunderstorms as the tail end of this system sweeps through our area, but we're not going to get that tornado risk. In fact, even right now, a couple of tornado warnings in northern and central Alabama, one of them just north of Montgomery on I-65, another one between Sylacauga and Roanoke. Those systems are moving to the east. I showed you some of the storm reports. We'll take off the wind, and these are so far reports of funnel clouds or tornadoes. Now, a tornado warning does not mean for sure there is or was a tornado. It means it's pretty likely. So by later tonight, tomorrow, there could be more of these reports. But look at the big picture. Again, this is a broad storm system that started yesterday. Reports of flooding up into the high plains, blizzard and snow conditions back into the mountains. So that is a large system. For us, small risk of a strong storm. I'll talk more about that in just a few minutes.
And you can stay on top of your local forecast by downloading our First Alert Storm Team mobile app. It has up-to-the-minute weather updates, tells you all about any potential strong storms in the area, and it's absolutely free for both Apple and Android devices. Breaking news now out of Mobile County. A police chase tonight spanning 2 cities lands 3 people behind bars. Mobile police tell News 5 they chased a red 4-door sedan into Pritchard. That chase ending up on Dunlop Circle and Wilson Avenue. No word if anyone was injured, but again, 3 are under arrest. A car accident caused diesel fuel to leak onto University Boulevard in Mobile this evening, temporarily closing the road. Police say 1 person was hurt. The road was blocked off for about a quarter mile between Sunset Drive and Airport Boulevard as crews cleaned up about 50 gallons of diesel. The accident involved 4 vehicles. At least 3 were away with heavy damage. Police say the accident was caused by a malfunction by one of the vehicles, and no charges will be filed against any of the drivers. In Northwest Florida, a deputy is recovering after being hit by a car outside a school in Milton. A man and a woman are now in jail after the hit and run. News 5's Cody Long is live tonight in Milton after talking to some witnesses. Cody?
Yeah, those who saw the hit and run this afternoon say it was scary, especially because it was during a time when parents were picking up their kids here at T.R. Jackson Pre-K Center. Arthur Buckhalt and Amber Holder were the 2 who were arrested. Deputies say it all started when they were trying to pick up a child here at the school. But they were not authorized to do so, and when a deputy who works here tried to stop them in the parking lot, officials say they hit the deputy with the car and kept on going. Sandra Smith was picking up her daughter when the deputy was hit. She described what she saw.
He was bent over holding his arm, and you could see that he was in pain. And about that time, this car went boom, back, I don't know, he's doing about 40 miles an hour. I don't know how fast he was going, but it was what it looked like. And I said, oh no, the kids, and I'm worried about kids crossing.
And just a few minutes later, Sheriff Johnson and one of his majors caught the 2 about 5 miles away on Persimmon Hollow Road. They are both still in jail tonight, and we're told that the deputy did have to go to the hospital, but he is doing okay. Reporting live in Milton, Cody Long, WKRG News 5.
And we first told you about this today on our News 5 mobile app. If you'd like breaking news sent right to your phone, simply download this. It is free and available in the App Store and Google Play. A Santa Rosa County drug bust leads to 2 arrests and more than 30 pounds of marijuana seized. And deputies say the suspects were targeting children with marijuana candy. Here's video of all the marijuana deputies seized. 53-year-old Tracy Farley and 21-year-old Tanner Dowdle are under arrest, and investigators say they have identified a third suspect as well. Farley was arrested at her home in Milton after deputies found gummies, brownies, and marijuana butter. Deputies say these drugs are easy to get into the hands of children, and parents who live on the same street as Farley say they are outraged.
I am very glad they caught her. We have a lot of children in this area. It always looked suspicious around her home, always shady looking people in and out at all hours of the day and night. So I wasn't for sure what was going on, but I'm glad they caught her.
And deputies say they also seized 2 guns during the bust. New details tonight about the vehicle that killed a road worker yesterday on Dauphin Island Parkway. 40-year-old Clay Crutcher was hit and killed by a Bishop State Community College vehicle. It happened Wednesday on Dauphin Island Parkway in a construction zone. Police say the vehicle was heading southbound through the work zone and hit Crutcher, who is being remembered fondly by his co-workers and bosses.
A hard worker, and you know, he was just a great guy. Never had a moment's problem. He was always on top of things.
Charges have not been filed against the driver. Bishop State says it's cooperating with police and sends its condolences to the Crutcher family. A new law was put into place after a worker was struck and killed in 2015. To learn about the Marshall James Walton Memorial Highway Safety Act, you can look for this story on our website, WKRG.com. An update now. Fire investigators are working to determine what caused a house to burn almost to the ground early today in Tillman's Corner. The flames so intense that just a brick frame is pretty much all that's left of the home on General Road. Fire spread to a camper parked outside the house. It took firefighters about an hour to put out the blaze. Luckily, though, no one was hurt in the fire. Well, Panama City is celebrating a recovery milestone, the first approval of funding from FEMA since Hurricane Michael hit back in October. The city currently faces more than $100 million in debris removal bills alone. Yesterday, FEMA announced it would grant $1.8 million for emergency protective measures. Panama City had asked for $25 million, but says this could be a good sign of things to come.
We know that our total cost for the city for all devastation is going to be a whole lot more than we're getting today, but this is a start of getting funds.
And the president recently declared that the federal government would be covering 100% of emergency measures for the first 45 days following Michael's landfall. Coming up on News 5 at 9 on the Gulf Coast CW, crews are setting up for the Arts and Crafts Festival in Fairhope. Brianna Hollis will show us what's in store this year. Plus, some changes to the Little Lagoon Pass and Gulf Shores. This summer, things will be a little bit more user-friendly.